Welcome to the explainer video for our Semantics page, which covers grammar, textual criticism, lexical, phrasal, and verbal semantics. This video will cover all of these except for verbal semantics, which has a separate video. Its aim is to orient you to these layers, their importance, and how to find your way around our resources. Let's begin by zooming out to see all of the layers included in the Psalms Layer by Layer project. The main categories are grammar, semantics, story behind, discourse, and poetics, followed at the end by synthesis. Within these, we have grammar and textual criticism, lexical, phrasal, and verbal, which we've mentioned. Then story behind, where we examine the historical background. The discourse layers of participant, macrosyntax, speech act, and emotions. And then the poetic layers of poetic structure and poetic features. And finally, synthesis, where we put it all together. What you see here is that the layers on this page, the grammar and semantics page, are the foundation. Everything else is built on technical analysis in these layers. Before we unveil things like the beauty of the psalm's artistry and the poetry or the emotional flow of the psalm, we must first build this foundation. All of this foundational analysis is found here on this page. For each verse, you will find two main sections, the text section and the notes section. In the text section, we display the verse and its translation, as well as a grammatical diagram of the verse. The grammatical diagram is explained in detail in our user's guide, but it breaks down every word in the psalm and its grammatical relationship to every other word. In the diagram, you can also toggle the display to add or remove the translation glosses, to add or remove the phrasal analysis, which color highlights things like prepositional phrases, construct chains, the definite article, and conjunctions. And finally, you can also toggle the textual alternatives, where we display in pink the alternative readings that arise in textual criticism and grammatical analysis. In the notes section, you'll find 5 tabs with 5 sets of notes: grammar, lexical, phrase level, verbal, and textual. Each of these layers are explained in detail in our user's guide, but to put it briefly, the grammar notes address any interesting grammatical features or instances in which it is possible to interpret the syntax more than one way. The lexical notes address the meaning of individual words and any cultural connotations to be aware of. The phrase level notes zoom out to the meaning of word combinations, such as construct chains and prepositional phrases. Textual notes deal with issues of varying textual witnesses and establishing, as far as possible, the earliest form of the text and the poem. We hope you'll find these resources helpful as you engage deeply with the Psalms. For more information on our resources, our methods, and specific layers, you can see our user's guide.